Yeah, it's this weird relationship that we have.
Yeah, it's a long distance thing. Yeah, but we'll see him in the finals, possibly, maybe semifinals for sure. But as of right now, we're getting into a pretty darn good old fashioned, my favorite. It's a ZvT. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, it is the very well-known player here. If you don't, get on your Liquipedias and look him up. It is the Red Zerg player, currently teamless. He is Ryu.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Brazilian Terran player representing the team The Bad. It is YanXII. Or she?
YanXII.
I was trying to remember like what you called it earlier, and I couldn't.
Me too. That was me just saying it out loud until I came up with it again.
Oh god.
He's never confirmed. I'm sure he's been in chat. He knows we question, but he does not answer.
It's one of those things where we're gonna be like, "Hey, how do you pronounce your name?" And he just spells it out. He's like,
Or better yet, he just doesn't answer at all.
And
then we have to create a whole tournament in person after COVID, personally invite him, pay for his flight and his room and board just to ask him in person. And I'm willing to go that far. We'll do it.
Then in the end, it's like it's YanXII.
Or he's like, I don't know. I just accidentally hit those buttons when I made the name up, and I rolled with it. Or he blows our mind and he's like, flip it over, and then it says something when you flip it over.
Like gets a black light out and it's going.
He gets a picture of his name and holds it up to the sun, and it projects an image on a wall, and it opens a door.
Oh my god. That's it.
Next thing you know, we're in the Da Vinci's Code.
Oh god.
Yeah, speaking of Da Vinci's Code, this Reaper is on a treasure hunt, and is probably gonna die.
Yeah, you know, he's dancing with the devil right now, the devil being Ryu, of course, and just trying to deal some damage.
Ryu's a devil, confirmed.
Oh god.
That's a weird Reaper control there. Now, to be fair, I've tried laddering a little bit of Protoss, and the Reaper control is just too much for me to get. It's the macro in the early game while also poking and prodding with the Reaper. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Ugh. I just...
You're like, ugh, Terran, disgusting. That's a lot of creep tumors.
It can, you know, this is the opposite of Jim right now. Look at that. Look at them creep tumors.
One good volley from a couple of those fire bat things, and it's all over.
Definitely. And you know, this is why I love...
Very early.
I was about to say, this is why I love Ryu. He got link speed, and straight away with his next 100 gas, because he didn't pull out, he got pneumatized carapace for that overlord speed, just to scout, just to make sure.
You know, my motto is Cyril does it. So if Cyril's getting the overlord speed, it's worth it. A lot of people make jokes saying, like, you get overlord speed and you can see how you're going to die, but I don't know. I think it's well worth it.
Man, you see overlord speed, you see how you're gonna live.
Not very long.
Oh, God.
These days, if you can get that overlord speed pneumatized carapace early on, and you have your queens already ready, there's not much a Terran can throw at you these days to completely just catch you off guard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. And we do see, like, he scouted the 1-1-1. There's no, like, fast armory or anything crazy. There's no 2-1-1. So Ryu, he's just getting set up. Interestingly, he's getting his lair at his third.
Oops, I almost spilled my water. Luckily, I drank it all. He does, yeah, he has the Liberator coming in to liberate these minerals of some workers. Liberate these drones of their mining duties.
Ryu, he does scout it. He does have spores, and he is trying to reposition them, but
pull away. Last minute pull away. Is he gonna lose the queen? Oh wow, he was really willing to risk that queen.
Yeah, he you know what? He just played chicken with the Liberator. He's like, I'm not gonna move. You're gonna move.
And he won. That was pretty ballsy, but it paid off in the end. And now the Hellions are just kind of poking and prodding away, trying to find some sort of damage, but they're all pretty weak because Ryu really defended that Liberator with really nothing. I think it would have been better off to keep the Liberator with the Hellions. And he only got 4, what is that, 5 Hellions? Maybe he had 6 out in total, so... is that average? I think like 8 is average, 6 is average, right? So nothing too crazy there. He knows it's a regular opener. And now it's going to be into the Tank Marine good old comp.
Oh yeah, yeah. And we'll see what Ryu decides to go for. Again, we were talking about how he plays a little bit more like Sarah. Like Ryu, he does, you know, ladder on the European server. That's the big difference between him and a lot of these other Latin American players. So he does have a different style. And speaking of that style, he kind of really loves going for like Hydra Lurker. And we do see he's even setting up some Bane drops.
Oh, yeah, he's got Dropper Lords in the north and the south. So wait, does he? Okay, there it goes. Yeah, he does. But just one coming from the north. The south is going to be a little Ling run by. If he even goes for that now, maybe he's going to go for it later. Looks like he's setting that up for a later engagement. But I guess he's just waiting for YanXII to be distracted, attacking, and then he goes in for the kill.
Yeah, we'll see if he waits for the Overlord, because there is that second Dropper Lord heading over to lift up those those Banelings now, so looking to try and hit at the same time. And YanXII, he doesn't have like any sensor tower, he doesn't have any vision at all of this.
And he's moving out right now as we speak, so as soon as Ryu sees this, he's going to go for the drops, and I'm waiting for that trigger to be pulled. He should see it now with this Overlord and the creep. If he can get those rocks down, that would be great. YanXII. Uh-oh. He's sensing something's up. He's repositioning towards like the northeastern portion because I think he knows that it's going to be creeped a little too heavy, maybe. I don't know, but I'm just watching those Overlords, waiting for those Baneling drops to come in. The clock is ticking, and he's going for Mutas. Mutas isn't the best transition here. There they go. The Overlords are on the move. The one in the north is going to land first, and at the same time, the army is meeting up to creep. Oh my God, 7 there, 8 there, and the other Overlord, I don't know where it went.
Yeah, it's here at the third base.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, yeah, 14 went down. That's rough. The Marines. He went for a huge flank with all the Lings, only keeping back a handful of Lings and all the Banelings in the main army, and completely shuts us down.
Yeah, I was about to say that, like, YanXII, he was a little bit too tentative. He was taking his time to push out across the map. He was spending a lot of time in the center, like, going back and forth, and because of that, Ryu bought so much time to get a massive ground army. He defended immaculately, and he was able to just destroy 2 entire mineral lines.
Yeah, the macro I could only dream of having that Ryu has. At this point in the game, I got like 50 Lings and like 10 Banelings. This guy's almost... He's about half, like pretty darn close to maxed out. He's got half of his army out, and then he's going to be able to just make Mutas, because I don't see this push from YanXII being a game-ending push here, even taking out the majority of the army. And Ryu's control is pretty good, even going off a creep with the Banelings, because he's just balling like that.
Exactly, like they're both tied up 1-1 with upgrades, like all the tanks go down. Sure, Ryu, he doesn't have enough to clean it out, but YanXII, he'd be a madman if he walked onto creep right now against all this Ling Bane. And you know, the longer this game goes on, like the Mutas are going to be coming out, all the drops are going to get cleaned up. Like YanXII, he has to make something happen.
This is pretty crazy. I don't know why he would lower his army on creep. Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Oh, cheeky.
Yeah, immediately got an answer. I thought he was going to try and clear the creep out up there or something. I was like, you're a madman, but no, I like that Ryu's keeping this wall just low enough to where he can destroy it when he needs to. I'm not sure the logic behind that, maybe just to keep him safe from side attacks or something, but cool nonetheless. I don't know what it means, but I'm going to copy it.
It's like, look, if Ryu's doing it, like, there's a reason for it, all right? Like,
yeah, if Ryu's doing it, it can't hurt me to do that. Okay, splits, no splits. Just gonna go for the hot pickups. Nothing dies there. Not too bad.
Oh, we have another drop coming in from the south as well. But the mutas, they've spotted it. They find it.
Gosh, the mutas are out, but there's no lings here or banes to support the mutas. So if it's caught, yep, and the things drop. Okay, here the lings come, and now the mutas can get their hits in. And wow, absolutely no target fire. None of the mutas go down, blocking all the drops on north and south ends of the map. And Ryu with the perfect hold.
Jesus Christ. He is like just a full-on defensive Zerg right now. He's been able to deflect everything. And I mean, for YanXII, he's done a decent job at like, you know, recreating his worker count. He does already have his 4th up. So if he lands and he just, you know, continues to slowly macro up, he can get back into this. But like, oh God, now the mutas are coming in and there's no turrets. Oh wait, no, there's one.
One.
That poor SCV, it's stuck, by the way.
Rip. What a waste of supply. Let's check back in later on that thing and see if it dies. Well, some huge link run bys actually going in right now, and there's nothing here but a what is that called? A bunker. And the mutas are gonna come in and end it. Ooh, these mutas, nice mutas. They're gonna liberate this stuck SCV. Like, there you go, buddy. Go join your friends. And oh, is he gonna make it out alive? Wow, what an intense life this guy has.
Yeah, he actually made it out alive.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he made it. Nope. I don't know which one he was now. But they're all pretty much dead.
He got mixed in with the crowd. I hope he is still alive. Meanwhile, like, a lot of damage was on 15 SCVs. Meanwhile, there is this other massive drop over to the north. And oh, there aren't. Never mind. There are lings, there are banes. Like, Ryu's completely fine.
Everywhere, even in the main base. How do you hotkey this, man? I don't get it.
Jesus Christ. And the YanXII, now he's down to like 3 bases, his 3rd. Oh, he actually decides to lift it up and okay, never mind. I was like, yo, where's he going with that? I didn't fully understand.
But he secured his 4th, so that's not bad. And Ryu's only on 5, so it's not a terrible position, but oh. Didn't even get one. Wow, that control.
Jesus. It looked like almost the perfect surround of Marines, but Ryu, he just found a way to slip past everything. The mutas are all perfectly fine. Hive is on the way. We have a 6th base on the way as well for Ryu. Like, oh God, he's just been dominant.
And the counterattack. Oh my gosh. He's like, you're clearing a little bit of creep. Oh my God, look how big. And the army's all split. I think it's going to be like the game ender. There's really nothing here to defend. It's going to force him to go in all in. And as we've seen before, Ryu just has so much left. And homie didn't even repair that thing. It just died.
It just
and it just died.
Just immediately died. The natural's going to die as well. Everything like YanXII, he's all in. This is all he has. He has these Marines and 1 Widow Mine. And the thing is, Ryu, he can afford to lose his hatchery. He doesn't even care. He can just back off and...
GG. He had plenty of banelings morphing in as that army was approaching and a lot of lings coming up, so he was more than prepared to hold that at any cost. And GG, Ryu. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a good old-fashioned ZvT where the Zerg wins.
None of this Clem beating Cyril and Rainer. Like, nah, man.
Get out of here. This Clem beating Cyril stuff, I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired. And I just want a good old-fashioned Zerg. I want to see maybe some lurkers, because even Rainer was like, man, I'm done with going lurkers. And no, that's not the spirit. We need lurkers in TVZ. So we'll see. Maybe lurkers come out from Ryu.
It's possible. I want to stay in this series. I don't want to be torn away, but the first semifinals is ready for us.
Oh my God!
Wow. I just want a full series.
My first one back. We don't need, and it's on Oxide. We don't even get a full series.
God.
Maybe this will be our first full series here of the night.